My name's Victoria Pendleton, and this is my journey. Today we're travelling to the National Cycling Centre, Manchester Velodrome. It was the first indoor track in the country, and it's where the national team train. It's a really great area to cycle in. It's quite nice because you can cycle out towards the moors and towards Buxton where it's quite hilly, but in contrast Cheshire's quite flat. My dad's always been a very keen cyclist, and I spent my childhood watching him race, so it was inevitable really when we were old enough that my brother and I would take up cycling as a hobby as well.
We all started off at a fairly similar level. I don't think they expected me to be an Olympic champion. I thought I'd do all right. It was just something that everyone knew I was quite talented at, but not really that talented.
I think my father was my main inspiration early on in my cycle career. Although he only ever competed at sort of a hobby level, he was very successful. And I always felt that my dad was kind of a bit of a superhero, and I wanted to be as successful as he was. And now I think he's my biggest fan.
We're just arriving at the velodrome now.
After I was talent spotted, and it did take a few years obviously to get up to an elite level where I was really within the top 10 in the world. Before I knew it, I got to train with the likes of Chris Hoy and Jason Queally and other multiple world champions. Very exciting because seeing what they do on a day-to-day basis really makes you believe that you can do it too. 5 days a week I train twice a day. Typically that might be weights in the morning, and then after a break for lunch I'll usually be on the track from 2 till 5. The majority of work on the track is very explosive, full-on effort, but everything we do is such high intensity. Velodromes have bankings of 43 degrees or so they appear quite steep. Behind the motorbike I get to about 75 kilometres an hour on the track, which feels pretty amazing, I have to say. Everything's a bit of a blur. I believe that every journey should end in a place like this.